Hi everyone! I wanted to show you this brand new project that I have in the Silhouette online store and in my SVG shop at shop.lorywhitlock.com. You can make this with your Cricut or your Silhouette die cutting machine. It'll work with scan and cut. It's a great project. Basically, it's made up of some Matchbox drawers that all assemble into this cute explosion box. Look how fun that is. You can store inside of each of these little drawers a gift card or a little mini album, a cute little gift of some sort, little pictures, something like that. Just a really fun project and super simple to make. It all just folds right up and you can put this lid on it and it makes this nice little cube, which is a fun little gift. Tie it up with a cute bow and you've got a fun present to give to somebody. So I've used my Wish Upon a Star collection that I've designed for Echo Park, and I'll show that to you here as we get started making the project. So let's get going. So to start off this project, I wanted to show you the paper that I'm using. This is from my new Wish Upon a Star collection that I designed for Echo Park Paper Company. I'm using several of the pattern prints in this collection and some of the solids. So just wanted to let you know, a lot of people ask what paper I'm using. And you could certainly make this project out of any paper, but that one's kind of a fun one. So, and since it's new, I thought I would showcase that. This is a great little project to house like gift cards or little gifts or something like that. Maybe some mementos from maybe a theme park trip. So that could be kind of fun. So let me show you really quick how to put all of these pieces together. This portion and this portion make up the little drawers. They're just a basic Matchbox drawer. It's a sleeve with a little drawer that slides in. So super easy. Let me show you quickly how to just put that part together. And then the rest of this is the basic box and the lid. And then it's quite simple to put together after you have all those pieces. So the sleeve looks like this. I've gone ahead and folded on all those score marks, and I've gone ahead and put one of the covering panels on this side. I've got two more small covering panels that will go on the sides here when we're done. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and fold this over and glue that in place, just like that. So I'm going to pull that back and just put a little adhesive here on this side. Fold that down and just glue that side down. And I'm going to fold it both directions to make sure that I've got it nice and flat and that it stands up to make a nice little sleeve for my drawer. So while that's drying, we'll go ahead and put our drawer together. We'll just fold on all the score marks to form our drawer. There's 4 little tabs here, glue tabs in the ends. Just fold everything towards the inside. And if you wanted to ink, if you use double-sided cardstock like I have where it's printed, you can use some of the little color box chalk inks and just go along those edges. I like to ink with the same color just to kind of cover those up and kind of highlight the edges. It looks really nice. I actually did that here on the black to cover up those seams just a little bit. So go ahead and put a little adhesive on these 4 glue tabs. And then we'll just fold the box up, pull those up and hold those in place. And once those are all put together, you can just take your little drawer and slide it right into your sleeve. So that's what it'll look like when you're done. So then we'll go ahead and glue these covering panels here on the outsides of the little Matchbox. And you could get super creative on all the different colors of papers that you use. There's a lot of different combinations and fun things you could do. For instance, on the end of the box here, I flipped this paper over and just used the newsprint on the back side. That's the fun thing about using double-sided cardstock. You can always flip it over and use the other side, and it's a lot easier to cut everything out that way. Less setting up at the computer. Okay, so now that our drawers are all done, I've actually got a nice stack of those ready. So you'll need to make 4 of these. And I believe I've notated that in the file. You'll need to cut 4 of the covering panels and 4 of the sleeves and 4 of the drawers. So once you have those done, you just have your basic base for the whole project, and you just fold those pieces up and glue the covering panel down in the bottom. And then on the lid, we're just going to fold all these pieces towards the inside. And you can use your bone folder to get a nice smooth crease on those. I love this polka dot paper with the little patterns in it. Okay, so now we're just going to fold those little tabs in, and those will be our glue tabs. So I'm going to put some adhesive, and I think I'll do a couple of those at a time. Let's fold those in and hold that just like that. Okay, and then we have the other 2 here. I'll just fold those in, glue them in place. Okay, so now we have our lid for our box. You can always use your table to help push down on those seams to make sure they get a nice seal. And if something's not holding up just right, put a little more glue. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we just need to take our little drawers, and you'll know the outside of the drawer because it's got a little pull tab on it. And you're going to glue one of those to each of these panels here. Okay, so I'm just going to flip this whole box over and put some adhesive on the bottom. Shouldn't be a covering panel here on the bottom. This will just be your plain cardstock. And we're just going to glue that right onto that panel. And it should stand up nice and clean. So just make sure that you don't go across that that fold line, because your drawer won't fold up like it should. Just continue all the way around your box, making sure that those drawers will fold up. Okay, and this is our last one. Looks really, really good. So, believe it or not, we're actually pretty much done with the project. We just need to fold all those sides up. They should fit together into a box nice and neatly, and then we'll take our lid and just slide it right on top. It should be a nice firm fit, so it'll hold everything in nice and neatly. Getting it slid in there that very first time can be a little tricky, but there you go. That's what your cute little project looks like when you're all done. It's a nice cube, nice and square. And when you take your lid off, those sides just plop down, and you can take your little drawer. You could store a little gift card or a little treat or something like that in each of the drawers. Little mini album. There's a lot of fun things you could do with this. But I just love this. I think it's such a fun little project. So I hope you have fun making these, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.